Hey guys, Chris here from Kite Republic, here today to talk about a board I've spent a lot of time on lately on various different parts of the sport, the Fanatic Downwinder. So the Fanatic Downwinder comes in a 6'2", 120 litre, and that's 25 wide. It also comes in a 5'10", 105 litre, and that's 23 wide. So talking about the board in general, where does this fit? Yes, I can't say traditional because downwinding SUP foil is pretty new. But let's talk about in the SUP foil, let's talk about in the SUP downwind foil, and let's talk about in the wing foil categories, because this is a board that crosses over all three of those really nicely. So to start off with, SUP foil. I don't know what board you're on at the moment, but I can guarantee, compared to your traditional shaped boards, you will definitely get into the wave a lot sooner, be able to enjoy a lot more time on the wave with this, without being something that's so long and so hard to ride once you're on it. So this board still pumps really nicely when you're going. It paddles up really nicely, like a massive step compared to traditional SUP foil boards. And is a board that I would recommend if you're into your SUP foiling for the waves, give it a crack. They're really nice and it's a really fun board to ride. At 6'2", it's not a super long board for that either. Then we move into the SUP downwind foil category. So this is the downwinder, it's made to be in that category. The thing that I've found with it is, if I've got a few chips here and there, or not wave, but a decent bump I can get into, no problems at all. I would definitely struggle to paddle this up on flat water, like what you'll see in some videos of people on super long, super pointy boards. But on the other side of things, if it's a day that I want to get out there in, and bumps that I want to be riding, I'll definitely get this off the deck. I'll definitely be up, and once I'm up, because it is only at 6'2", I am having a fantastic time, and you can be really lively on the board as well. So fits really well in that category, but you will struggle, unless obviously you're a lot more talented than myself or lighter, you will struggle to get it up on a really small day or really small bumps compared to some of the longer, thinner boards out there now. Then we move across into the wing section. Now, if you are riding wings so that you can glide on bumps, you can be that really flow riding, you want to get out into some smaller waves, even decent waves, any of that, this is a board that is exceptional for that. You will get it off the water. So if you're winging, and you can normally get up at, say, 12 knots, 13 knots, I can almost guarantee you'll shave a few knots off that. Due to the bottom shape and the fact that this has been built to get up off the water for downwinding. Balance wise, it's 25 wide, it's still got a bit of width, 120 litres, it's quite forgiving. Balance wise, it's a board you'll stand on, no dramas on your wing, or your SUP or SUP downwind, but it definitely will get you up and off the water quicker than what you're used to, and you'll enjoy a lot more time flying. So definitely something I'd recommend. Now, the board itself. So compared to what we would say is now our traditional vision of what a SUP downwind foil was, which changed from sort of 6-12 months ago, I guess you'd say as well. At 6'2", it would be seen as quite short for that, which makes it perfect for the other categories. But one thing I absolutely love about this board is when you bury the nose, or if you're a little bit too front foot heavy because you're really pushing to get a bit of speed and get over a lump, it's got like the original, I don't know if you come from supping, but the original Fanatic Blitz boards that had that rounder nose up the front. So anything that went in, it just came straight out the other side and really popped back out well. It's got that same feel about it. So for a winger, amazing. Like, you have any touchdowns and you're coming straight back up. Absolutely love that. Obviously you can see there's a slightly recessed deck there, so you feel like you're nice and low when you're riding. And as I said, it's 6'2", not a long board, so you don't feel like there's heaps out there in front of you. As far as the rails go, as far as the sides go, definitely beveled in there a bit. Anytime you touch or glance a bump or a wave, you've got that really good chance of being able to come up and go again. And then a really nice, fast and forgiving bottom shape to it as well. So you can see there's a slightest little bit of a spine through the middle there, but very much just a slightly rounded, I guess you'd say, through the front. Pretty flat through a majority of the board. And then as we get to the tail, you can see it's been pretty heavily beveled there for the takeoff ability and for just making the board feel shorter on those takeoffs. So overall, I would say for a winger after that flow riding, getting up in lighter winds, this is exceptional. For a SUP foiler wanting to catch more waves more easily and be able to really get their wave count up, absolutely brilliant. For a downwind SUP foil rider, in decent conditions, the conditions that you can get it up comfortably in, you will not get better because it feels great when you're up. For the lighter conditions and for that, those really sort of slight bump days, I find it quite difficult for that, but definitely doable as well. So overall, a great board. If you're keen to try one, come down to Kite Republic or hit us up at kiterepublic.com.au. We've got demos and we'd love to get you out on them and help you get your wave count up. Have a good one, guys.